I am so slow right now, like mentally, insane. What are you looking at? What are you watching?
Punisher still on 0 eliminations. Every time we go to him, I just keep seeing him.
Have we seen Vide
fights.
get any HP?
No.
He did have that mini pot knocked off of him, but
Pretty sure if one of these snowflakes falling hits Vide in the head, he's knocked out.
Looks like he's dodging right
Yeah,
now.
that's what he's going back and forth and doing. If you're Punisher right now, you apparently just got shredded, is what I'm gonna say now, because all that health is gone. Thankfully, as a Chug Jug, but this is what we talk about in these later game scenarios. When everyone's focusing each other, it's so tough to get this popped. It takes 15 full seconds, and Blue Team knows how weak he is. He's gonna continue to try to spray this down.
Yeah, and Punisher's also taking some pressure from behind. You see Poach and Bowman
My
behind him.
gosh!
Hang on. He's
There
back.
it is! Punisher's back in it!
Oh, yeah, you've got to definitely be flexing a certain muscle to try and get that one.
There it is now. Blue Team, no healing left, only 56 HP, 26 HP. This could spell disaster. Punisher, who was just on the back foot, trying to get the Chug Jug to be used, and Blue Team kept stopping him. Now at max HP, ready to take him out.
But look at Blue T's ammo. That's why he stopped spraying. He has 12 AR ammo left. Thankfully, he's got a ton of shotgun ammo, but he's going to be focused on those short, close engagements and unable to take anything long range. Fortunately, he has that jump pad. He'll be able to get into those close range engagements with that movement, but not in a good situation to be in.
Tough spot to be in. We have about half the lobby now down. I know our man Cypher is over at the analyst station ready to break down some of the moments we may have missed.
Courage, thank you very much. We have our player Pearl, Game 2 winner. He's having his way in Happy Hamlet. He's putting a lot of pressure on Naga Off, using his pickaxe to just break through and finish him off. We also have a bit of a fight that lasted a little bit too long between Pavzi and Monster, and we're not even too sure if Pavzi made it out of the storm. You guys go ahead and check on Pavzi and take it away with Game 3.
Thank you so much. Yes, he has been eliminated up to this point. Pearl, though, still in this one. 3 elims to this game. 507 small ammo. Wow. 278 AR ammo. Over 1,000 materials already in the zone. Max shields and minis, and he's already got a big as well. He's the most set up for this late game of anyone we've seen yet.
Yeah, not just in the zone, near the center of the zone.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to worry about any of those guys pushing in and sandwiching him as they push into the zone. And he's just got to sit pretty, wait it out, hope he can get a few more eliminations in that late game. But coming off a victory royale into those eliminations, he is feeling good. And he does have Fulmer below him, who you saw do absolutely incredibly to qualify for the Winter Royale. And above him, he's got Germ. But these guys just got to sit tight, wait for the zone to close, and hopefully they'll get the zone, won't have to use too much of their movement items, and get some more eliminations. But I don't think they're too worried about that right now.
Not at all. Landjock again. When one person begins to fire at you, it seems like everyone does, because they see someone's got to be vulnerable right now. Nolan, our Winter Royale champion, looking to see if he can continue to add more incredible items.
Those sticky grenades getting thrown out on him. Landjock is building for his life right now. And yeah, you see that side third party on him, taking that elimination, and that's the risk you have. Thankfully, Nolan's going to be able to get the loot from this, but when you do all the damage and that third party takes that elimination and that health that you were trying to receive, it's got to be frustrating for these players.
Oh, for sure. Well, there's no doubt about it. Grabbing everybody can get. Great job noticing the AR ammo on the ground. You see him sliding around, trying to pick up any little bit. Like right there, that was, what, 60 brick? And with all that metal on the ground, exactly, what I was going to call out is he's going to begin to branch out here, spam these builds. He quickly looked at how much metal it was, and you might be thinking, gosh, why is he burning through all this? Watch this. He just used over 300 materials, goes back, immediately maxes on out, and you saw more metal drop again. So he's going to keep on building, and keep in mind that he has more materials to go back and grab. a sign of a great player.
Ooh, Pearl picking up another elimination. Does take that slurp to hopefully get out of the zone. As he's
Nope.
gonna. Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh.
It's almost deceiving, right? Because there's so many players alive in these late games that typically, if you're used to playing, you're like, oh, how much could this zone hit for? Probably 1 or 2 because there's still there's only 33 left. No, we're in the the 5th, going into the 6th zone of the game, and at this point, it hits like a truck. More metal has been grabbed now from Nolan. Love to see this. Wondering if he'll go and try to grab these little materials on the left. It does appear so. And who's there in the top middle of your screen? It's Tfue building on up, getting the high ground. As he's still alive, 3 eliminations so far in a brilliant position, and oh God! Caster's curse is real. He gets ripped for 150 plus from that heavy sniper rifle.
Yeah, that is not a good feeling. He was looking for that peak, hopefully get a few more eliminations. He is sitting on 3, so 2 more will get him another point on the board. But when you get tagged like that, now he has to decide, should I be playing passively? Are these guys hitting? Oh!
Wow, we just tuned in to Tfue in arguably the best position he could imagine to then being dead in moments. It shows just how much you have to account for. And that was none other than Bizzle, one of the other top 10 earners in Fortnite competition history, taking him down. The next zone has begun. You hear all those gliders. It's everyone using their launch pads, using their redeploys. Now over to Ghoul, who's currently playing the low ground, still can build 44 different structures. Drops out a launch pad and he'll just fly right towards the opposite side of this moving zone.
Yeah, and he's got a nice loadout. He's definitely going to be happy about having that legendary pump for that late game. And right away, he gets the position that he wants on the zone as far as he can. But that ice is messing him up.
Yeah, the ice making him slip and slide all over. Not the ideal scenario. And you mentioned the inventory. Unfortunately, no shields he can use now, so it's all going to come down to the little bit of HP he has. On the bottom right of your screen, you see Bizzle, currently at 3 eliminations himself. Has a launch pad, still has some AR ammo, 1,000 SMG ammo in that compact SMG. So close range, you can spray through the end of this game. 19 players left. Remember, top 10 earn a point for placement. Bizzle already with 1 point this game for the amount of eliminations he has.
Yes, and all that shield too. Bizzle's sitting in a great position moving into these final moving zones, and he's a meticulous player. He knows exactly where he needs to be positioned. He has a great game awareness, so he knows where everyone is, it always seems.
This is where he excels, right? These are the moments why he's regarded as one of the best players in the world, and it's because of how he builds out, how he knows how to branch to different structures. He makes it look so easy, now deciding he's made it far enough in the zone where he can turn around and look back and try to potentially farm a free limb, holding on to that launch pad. But Kitty, the one thing I want you to take note of, 18 builds left. Not a lot to his name.
He's definitely going to be looking to try and get another elimination and hopefully get some of those bonus materials off of them moving in. One position that Bizzle does not like to be in is one that he cannot build through.
Yeah.
So.
It almost seems like right now he's just direly waiting for the top 10 to be in place. The materials will fall right in front of him. He's got one just above, tries to drop him on in, doesn't wind up working. Only 7 builds left. 5 builds left. Launch pad, but hits his head. And just like that, he's stuck in the low ground. He's skating all around. There's a reason he's got the figure skater outfit on right now, as he's just slipping and sliding all over.
He does pick up some resources, but it doesn't look to be too many. It looks like it's just the scraps, but he does have the position for the zone and
top
makes
10.
a push for Speakeros with 5 eliminations, though, in the bottom right of that screen.
Fans going nuts. Here's another opportunity for a 6 elim. Goes quite quickly onto blind. 147 total hit points for him. Top 5 now as players continue to earn more points for these placings. Vicaros trying to drop on down. He's got one player just below. CBK Flame on the low ground, and oh my goodness, our duos winner from yesterday, Seth. 200 HP, ultimate high ground as well. He's going to continue to branch out. Bizzle, bottom right of your screen. Vicaros, top right of your screen. The overall look at everyone now. 5 players remaining. Who will come out on top in Game 3 to set themselves up with a chance as we move on with the rest of the day. The zone still moving forward. Vinny alive in this game as well. He goes down. Flame drops 2. Bizzle now the target. Saf ready to get involved. It's a 1v1. Saf wants the fight, but Vicaros looking for his 8th elimination. Trying to drop on in. He places a trap. Will he bait him on in towards the structure? It doesn't appear so as of yet. He's out of materials. Oh no, he's out of materials. The pump comes in, but it's not enough. Saf, 6 elims. The victory royale. The man might go and get on top of the leaderboard. leaderboard today for solos now, Kitty.
Absolutely incredible gameplay coming out of SAF today. Able to secure 6 eliminations.